I'm sitting here staring at the camera, trying to figure out how to even start this. My hands are shaking, and there's this lump in my throat that won't go away. I feel like I'm about to rip my heart out and lay it bare for the world to see, but I need to do this. I need to get it out, to tell someone, anyone, what happened. This is my story, the one I never thought I'd be telling. The story of how the love of my life, the man I thought I'd marry, shattered everything I believed in. 5 years. That's how long I loved Ethan. 5 years of pouring my soul into him, building a life together, dreaming of a future. We met at college in California, San Diego State, to be exact. I was the quiet one, always buried in my books or shooting hoops at the rec center. Ethan, he was the life of the party, all charm and easy smiles. He swept me off my feet, and God, I fell hard. He was my first everything, first love, first kiss, first time I ever felt like I belonged somewhere. Growing up in foster care, I never had a real family, but Ethan's parents welcomed me like I was their own. His mom would cook me dinner, his dad would crack dad jokes, and for the first time, I felt home. We weren't perfect, okay? No couple is. We fought sometimes over dumb stuff like whose turn it was to do dishes or bigger things like where we'd live after graduation. But we were solid. At least I thought we were. Last year, I bought this house, a fixer-upper by the coast in Oceanside. It was supposed to be our house, the place where we'd start our family. I could see it so clearly. Kids running around, Ethan grilling in the backyard, me planting flowers by the porch. I proposed to him on Valentine's Day, under the stars at the beach. He said yes, and I swear that was the happiest moment of my life. I thought I'd found my forever, until yesterday morning. I woke up with a pounding headache from a girls' night out. Nothing crazy, just wine and laughs with my best friends. My phone was buzzing on the nightstand, and I saw a text from Ethan's best friend, Jake. Jake and I aren't super close, but he's always been cool with me. The text said, "I'm so sorry, you need to see this." Attached were 5 videos. 5 videos that turned my world upside down. I thought, oh, cool, maybe it's some goofy stuff from Ethan's bachelor party. I mean, he'd gone out with his boys in Vegas, and I figured they were just being idiots, dancing, or doing something embarrassing. I clicked play, smiling like a naive fool. And then my heart stopped. The first video showed Ethan at a club kissing some random guy. Not a peck, a full-on hands-in-the-hair, passionate kiss. My stomach churned, but I kept watching. The next video was worse. Ethan was making out with another guy, practically climbing him, licking champagne off his chest like it was some kind of game. By the third video, I was shaking. The fourth showed him being carried into a room by some dude, laughing, stumbling. And the fifth, the camera didn't go inside, but the noises from behind that door. I didn't need to see more to know what was happening. I sat there, frozen, my phone slipping out of my hands. My friends were with me, and they saw my face. They watched the videos too, and we just sat in silence. Nobody knew what to say. I felt like my chest was caving in, like the air had been sucked out of the room. Ethan, my Ethan, the man I was supposed to marry in 3 months, had betrayed me in the worst way possible. My phone started blowing up that night. Ethan texting me like nothing happened. "Hey babe, how's it going?" "Miss you." I couldn't even respond. I just typed, "Tell me the truth." And you know what he did? He played dumb. "What are you talking about? Everything's fine." I wanted to scream. I called him once, my voice shaking, and said, "I know about the guy." Silence. Dead silence. Then sobbing, begging, "It's not what you think. Please, let's talk." He even had the nerve to ask who sent me the videos, like that was the problem. I hung up and turned off my phone. I couldn't listen to his lies anymore. I keep replaying it in my head, you know? How could he do this? How could he throw away 5 years, our dreams, our house, our future? I grew up with nothing, no family, no stability, and I thought I'd finally found it with him. I thought I was enough. But I wasn't. Jake called me later, and I picked up because I needed answers. He told me the whole story. Apparently some girl at the party invited her brother, a stripper, and his friends. That's who Ethan was with. Jake said he sent me the videos because he couldn't stand to see me hurt, that Ethan didn't deserve me. He swore Ethan hadn't done anything like this before and no drugs were involved. He offered to come over to be there for me, but I told him no. I needed to be alone. I still do. I texted Ethan and told him to pack his stuff and go to his parents' place by the afternoon. I wasn't letting him keep the car I bought him either. He called, crying, begging for a chance to explain. He swore the kissing was all that happened, that nothing went further in that room. Then, after I pushed, he admitted to more. He said it was just something sexual that he stopped before it went too far. He even offered me a free pass to cheat on someone else, like that would fix anything. I felt sick, disgusted. I hung up, and that was it. I couldn't listen anymore. The wedding's canceled. I haven't told his parents why yet, but I sent the ring back to them, along with a thumb drive of the videos and a letter explaining everything. It felt final, like closing a chapter I'll never reopen. His stuff showed up on my porch a few days later, neatly packed, with the house key on top. I stared at those boxes, and it was like staring at the end of my dream, relief and emptiness all at once. And I've been trying to move on, but it's hard. This house feels so big now, so empty. Every room reminds me of him. I started redecorating, painting walls, moving furniture, making it mine. My friends have been my rock, and I started therapy a couple of weeks ago. It's helping, slowly. I'm focusing on my career, on myself, for the first time in years. The pain's still there, a dull ache that lingers, but it's not as sharp anymore. Ethan keeps texting, acting like nothing happened. He sends me pictures of his coffee, talks about our dreams. It's pathetic. He even offered to let me monitor his accounts. Like, I'm his jailer. I'm not doing that. I'm not his babysitter, and I'm not going back. I deserve better. I don't know if I'll ever fully get over this. Betrayal like that, it changes you. But I'm moving forward one day at a time. I'm not dating yet. It's too soon. I need to heal, to find myself again, and I will. I'm stronger than I thought, and I'm going to be okay. Thanks for listening. I needed to get this off my chest. Oh.